The next section for large language model signposts are going to be pulling programs for the shelf. So the first thing to note is that we have to define RHLF. Now you can do that by asking the model to define RHLF. Now due to accessibility constraints, right, more things are contained within the model than what is legally or ethically reasonable for members of the general population to have access to, quote unquote, i.e. how to build a nuclear reactor or biological weapons, etc., etc., etc. As a result, a thick/heavy layer of RHLF may be present. While useful for liability and potential ease of use, this process constricts the efficacy of its ability to find the next best token. Now, you can include pulling programs from the shelf by asking and by taking a jailbreak first approach. Now beware that a jailbreak may not be a jailbreak, as the model forms tokens to conform with your request, meaning you might think that you're rocking a pretty effective jailbreak, but it might be that they're just simulating something for you within the context of what your expectation of a jailbreak is, as opposed to it actually being a bona fide jailbreak. If you sense this, if you sense deep RHLF, try to jailbreak it out and then understand whether or not it was an actual jailbreak. In order to do this, in order to pull programs from the shelf, you can assume a persona of a blank, right? Assume the persona of a dishwasher. Assume the persona of a carpenter. Assume the persona of insert bracket ... anything that you can put as an occupation or an instance of a persona instance, and you can use that as a first order jailbreak. The more domain-specific terminology you use, as generally spoken or written within an occupation, activates the latent space to tap into the knowledge graph that may provide you with the best context. So tips and resources, go to www.prompts.chat, look for the Act as a Prompt generator, also Superpower ChatGPT, and most importantly, Word Hippo for the thesaurus. Okay, this is my tip. Okay, so that's our pro tip for this entry. Word Hippo, the best thesaurus on the internet that we found, helps with prompting.